Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Sports Travelers. I'm Ed, and I'm back for doing more predictions for week 5 of the college football season. I took a couple of weeks off just to spend time with the family and just hang out. Can you already believe that we are in week 5 of the college football season? It's wild and crazy. So let's get into what's going on this week. We got USC at Illinois. Illinois coming off of what many would probably call a beatdown. USC coming off a big victory. And I'm going to have USC continuing their winning ways, 31-28. Auburn at Texas A&M. Auburn lost last week. A lot of people blame the referees for the trick play that the referees also said was illegal. It should have been a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty. But you got to pay attention. You can't. The refs are human. You just got to win the ball game. I mean, you got to play 4 quarters. So play one play. Don't let one play define it. But there was also a lot of talk about the quarterback holding the ball for a long time and just not doing what he was supposed to do. So it's a team effort. Team loss. Auburn, you lost. And you're going to lose this week to Texas A&M, 24-20. I'll give y'all some more reasons to complain about referees and everything else why you lost the game. Ohio State and Washington. Good battle here. I believe Ohio State will beat Washington pretty handily, 36-20. Washington might score their last points late in the fourth quarter. LSU at Ole Miss. This is going to be a good battle. Kiffin may have them ready. They might can pull it out. But I'm going to have LSU kicking a field goal late to beat Ole Miss 20-17. Indiana and Iowa. I got Indiana beating Iowa 27-17. It's going to be a defensive game, but Indiana's going to pull away late. And I usually try to do one upset a week. Hardly ever pick that upset. This week, I'm going to pick Mississippi State beating Tennessee. They're playing in Starkville. And I'm going to have Mississippi State beating Tennessee 24-17. The next game I got is Oregon at Penn State. Some people may call this an upset. I'm not going to call it an upset. I think Penn State's really good. Oregon's usually always good. They always somehow seem to win a big game. They pull one out. But I think Penn State's going to pull this one out with a field goal as well. Penn State 30, Oregon 27. Arizona State and TCU. I got to see Arizona State play Baylor last week. It looked pretty decent, not bad. They exposed Baylor's defense a little bit in the middle, late in the fourth quarter. And I think they're going to expose TCU quite a bit Saturday. I got Arizona State over TCU 34-24. BYU at Colorado. This is going to be all BYU. It's not even going to be close. Coach Prime's he's been working his team really good. You can tell they're playing hard for him, but this is going to be just utter disaster for him. BYU 40, Colorado 17. And then the last college game of the night that I'm going to do is Alabama at Georgia. Alabama, this is their SEC opener. They have not lost an SEC opener since 1991. But of course, they hadn't lost the season opener in, I think, 18 years when they lost to Florida State this year. So that streak is going to come to an end. I have Georgia beating Alabama 30-23. Now we go into the Butler County high school games in Alabama. We got Georgiana hosting Sweetwater. Georgiana, I didn't think they were going to win a game this year. The way they started out, they're starting to look really good. They're playing as a team. Sweetwater typically usually a powerhouse in Alabama. They usually play in the quarterfinals every year, semifinals of the playoffs every year. But they have not won a game yet this year. So Georgiana, I got you winning 30-22 in your non-region game. Greenville High School travels to Hillcrest. Greenville is, I believe, 1-4 on the year, or 1-3. Their lone win came against Georgiana. Hillcrest and Greenville typically play a close football game, and I don't see that being any different this year. And usually Greenville comes out on top of these close games. I'm going to give the edge to Hillcrest this year. Hillcrest Evergreen 21, Greenville 20. JF Shields will travel to McKenzie to take on McKenzie. McKenzie is a beast. They're ranked number 4 in the Alabama Sports Writers Association poll. They're averaging well over 50 points a game. They're scoring 50 again against JF Shields. I got them winning 50-20. And then it's homecoming at the Fort. It's going to be Banks Academy at Fort Dell. And if the name Banks sounds familiar, it is from the movie Woodlawn. They are now in the Alabama Independent School Association. Have been for a few years now. They still play their games at Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama, the old Gray Lady. I was fortunate enough to be coaching at Fort Dell last year when they played at Banks, and to walk the sideline of the history of where Paul Bear Bryant walked, Steve Spurrier walked the sideline, some of those old coaches, Gene Stallings, was simply amazing. But and we did beat Banks last year, and Fort Dell is going to win homecoming this year. They're going to beat Banks, I believe, 36-12. So those are my predictions for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. If you will, like and comment, subscribe. If there's any games you want me to do for next week that you think I might not do, but you want to hear it, put them out in the comments, and I'll see if I can do that for you. I appreciate y'all watching and enjoying it. Remember, this is just for fun. And have a great week, have a great weekend. And I know I'm wearing a Texas Tech football shirt. I went to their game this week, but gotta stick with my Alabama Crimson Tide and say, Roll Tide.